Okay, for number 1 from this week's perpetual quiz, it uses a 45, 45, 90 triangle and asks us to find the length of the hypotenuse. Now, if you look at your EOC formula chart, you will see both your 30, 60, 90 and your 45, 45, 90 right triangle. So the very first thing we're going to do is label our 3 sides. Labeling our 3 sides, we're given that each leg has a value of x, and the hypotenuse is x times the square root of 2. We can set up a table to help us. So setting up our table, we're going to write in 45, 45, and 90. Across from the 45 is x, across from our other 45 is x, and across from our 90 degree, our hypotenuse is x times the square root 2. So the information that we're already given is that our legs are each at 8. Therefore, we simply take this 8, which stands for x, and plug it in for x square root of 2. So our final answer here is 8 times the square root of 2. On to number 2 from this week's perpetual quiz. This one is a little bit different because it deals with a 30, 60, 90 triangle. We automatically know that if we have a 90 degree angle and a 60 degree angle in a triangle, they do have to add up to 180, so this angle over here is 30. Now let's look back at our formula chart, and we notice that across from a 30 is x, across from 60 is x square root of 3, and across our hypotenuse is 2x. So let's label those sides. Across from 30 is x, across from 60 is x times the square root of 3, and our hypotenuse is 2x. Again, we're going to create our table. And in our table, we put in 30, 60, and 90. Across from 30 is x, across from 60 is x square root of 3, and across from 90 is 2x. Well, here it does give us 2 pieces of information. It tells us that across from 30 we have 6, and across from 90 our hypotenuse is 12, which would make sense, because if x is 6, then 2 times x has to be 12. So since we have the side across from 30, we simply plug in for our x, multiply by the square root of 3, and our answer here would be 6 square root 3. Thanks and have a great day.